Second, did Boris Johnson just yab Nigeria? Boris Johnson, former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, is in Imo State. Imo State has this economic summit that they're doing, and it was just so amazing. People from all walks of life attended, and Boris Johnson is in his speech said this. Just in case, I'm going to play back the video, but just listen to this. It says, "You send us oil and gas, tech geniuses, and brilliant minds, and we send you whiskey, pharmaceuticals. You send us future United Kingdom prime ministers. We send you former United Kingdom prime ministers." This was Boris Johnson's former UK prime minister at Imo Economic Summit. This is crazy. There are several other things that he said that make sense, but I just thought that this is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of condescending. Well, even though it's true. Watch this.
It's absolutely wonderful that here in Nigeria we are united. We have this huge blessing of ties of history and language and woven together constantly by the toing and froing of brilliant Nigerians to my country and back again, and British people coming to Nigeria. And of course, I'm proud, very proud of what we export to Nigeria. We send you pharmaceuticals and bankers and services of all kinds, automotive parts, all sorts of things. We sell whiskey, huge quantities of whiskey. Probably
It's a
more
whiskey
popular
to us.
somewhere than others. We send, and you send us so much in return: oil and gas, Nollywood movies. Brilliant doctors, nurses, technicians, tech geniuses from Nigeria come to the UK, and we're very grateful. We're very, very, very grateful and honoured. And we send you, former United Kingdom Prime Ministers, and you send us, future United Kingdom Prime Ministers, in the form. But it's wonderful.
Wow.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Did you hear what this guy said?
In Nigeria, we are united. We have this huge blessing.
They send us what we consume, and then we send us the people who produce the things that we consume.
Woven together constantly
Crazy.
by the toing and froing of brilliant Nigerians to my country and back again, and British people coming to Nigeria. And of course, I'm proud, very proud of what we export to Nigeria. We send you pharmaceuticals and bankers and services of all kinds, automotive parts, all sorts of things. We sell whiskey, huge quantities of whiskey, probably more popular somewhere than others. We send, and you send us so much in return: oil and gas, Nollywood movies, brilliant doctors, nurses, technicians, tech geniuses from Nigeria come to the UK, and we're very grateful. We're very, very, very grateful and honoured. And we send you, former United Kingdom Prime Ministers, and you send us, future,
This is crazy. Unbelievable. Somebody should please remind him what United Kingdom was to Nigeria. United Kingdom was the colonial master of Nigeria, and they did all sorts of nonsense against Nigeria and Nigerians. They sold our great-grandfathers. They made us what we are today. They empowered the Islamic North against the Christian South just because they wanted to control the North. Just because it was easy to penetrate through the North. When they came into Nigeria, it was difficult to, penetrate the southern part of the country. It was easy to relate with the North because the North actually has one leadership system. So as soon as you were able to convince the one leadership system, everybody, fall in line. But it's different for the South. In the Igbos have different leadership. If you can be ahead in your own family, what happens in your own family may be different from what happens in the next. So it was difficult to penetrate into the Igbo land. So they did what they did, empowering the North against the South. And that's the reason, part of the reasons why Nigeria is having a problem today. Somebody please remind him how his forefathers sold slaves They came to Africa, came to Nigeria, sold slaves. They are part of what the major problem Nigeria is facing today. Part of the major problem. And it does look like it's never ever going to end. And I still see UK till this moment as the country that has, meddled into Nigeria's issues, that has even impoverished our people, that have continuously neo-colonized this country. They have their interest in this country is not for the betterment of the majority of the people. It's more about economic importance for their own country. That's exactly what this is. So Boris Johnson coming to just give a speech and make it look like we are partners. No, it's not a partnering thing. It's not a partnership. You guys are still behind controlling what happens in this country. Thank God for the United States anyway. I mean, I just hope that these things are leaders. We bring out leaders that can stand tall against these people and tell them, look, to hell with your AIDS. I mean, how is China growing? How is Russia growing? How are all of these countries who don't get AIDS from United States growing? How about we become serious with our country in such a way that the mineral resources that we have in this country is enough to go round? We have gold in Zamfara. We have several minerals in Sambisa. We have several minerals in Jos, but we never harness it. We never explore it. And yet, I mean, we see Boris Johnson coming to give us speech of all people to even give us speech. Anyways, let me give you some updates about what people are saying regarding that. That's exactly how they traded slaves with whiskey, beads, and mirror during that slave trade era. It's still happening, but with a different commodities. Thank you for telling them to their faces. This one says, this one says, Abi, he drank the whiskey before he mounted the stage. To their faces, he said it's same whiskey them they use colonize us. Them clap after the speech because that's what they are good at. Please, where's the complete video? Asking for a friend. This one is laughing out loud, seasoned insult. This is an insult, crazy insult. This one says Nigeria already has highly capable professionals in the banking sector. The only sector where additional support might be beneficial is pharmaceuticals. His statements really highlights the imbalance in trade between both countries. Why is Nigeria asking for whiskey from UK? Abi, good question. The insult is very loud. My God, Nigerians are leaving the shores of the country to develop another man's land, all in the name of finding greener pastures. But here is the truth to our faces. They are only using us to all we have to offer, and all that is in exchange for whiskey. Good, he said it to their faces so they can know. I'm not even sure that most of them were even listening, to him. So we give them our best brains, we give them our best personalities, our best doctors, our best nurses, and then they give us whiskey and they give us pharmaceutical. And he said it to our faces. And of course, some of these politicians are there, they'll be clapping. Ah, good speech. It's crazy, man. The world is just a crazy place. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.